Hi, sweetheart. Look at you, all tucked into bed nice and cute, failing to fall asleep, but that's okay. There's no need to get up early. I've decided you have the day off tomorrow. Oh, that's okay. You don't need to care about those kind of responsibilities. I told you, didn't I? I'm not just your daddy. I'm your sugar daddy. So, let me take care of everything. Okay, baby darling? What's the point of me being filthy, stinking rich if I can't spoil my pretty darling rotten? I was put on this earth to forfeit all mortal possessions to you. So, I'll pay for all of your living expenses. And anything you want as a present, too. You just have to ask, okay, baby? Daddy is a sucker for your puppy dog eyes. So, you know you can ask Daddy for whatever you want, and I'll say yes in a heartbeat. You've got my heart under lock and key, you man-killer, you. Hey, we should do something fun. I mean, Daddy is already having fun. It's fun just to look at you. In fact, you're such a good little darling. It's fun just to be next to you. You make me feel so young again. But I should make sure you're having fun too, cutie. Ah, I know. Would it be fun for you if I told you how much I love you? Because I really, really love you. I love you more than coffee. And you know I have a problem with that. I love you more than chocolate bars I buy in bulk. I even love you more than the mochi I stress eat when I'm away from you. Huh? I would probably sound a lot more profound if I compared you to something other than food. But you know I have good intentions. You know I mean well. I always do. Even if the results aren't always so great. Like, remember that time you were scared because I crawled through the window to get to you, and you were scared because at first you thought I was an intruder? Well, I technically guess I was an intruder, but I just wanted to spend some time with you, you know? My intentions were completely innocent, and your door was locked, and I was worried because I sent you 300 messages, and you didn't answer any of them, so I was really worried about you. Anyway, what I'm saying is that I really, really, really love you, darling. Even if I'm weird about it sometimes, like even if I collected a piece of your hair. Don't worry, it's not for nefarious purposes. I'm not going to put a spell on you or cast a curse or anything. I just wanted it for a keepsake. For my gorgeous darling, because I love you so, so, so much. Besides, even if I was a mage that casts spells or something, I wouldn't curse you. I would just curse everyone who got in between you and me. Down to even their descendants to like 6 or 8 generations. 7 maybe? That's my lucky number. But why think about other people when I can think about you, precious? You're my precious, and you know it's true coming from me because I'm rich, so I know about precious things. Like I have lots of expensive things, like a private prison where I'm going to punish everyone who hits on you. But you're more precious than that, and more. You're worth more than anything I own. Which is a lot, no, seriously, it's so much. But you're worth even more than that. You're so precious that I don't know how to handle it. It's so overwhelming. What am I going to do with you? Actually, on second thought, I know exactly what to do with you. Daddy is going to hug you every day and give you lots of kisses every day and fawn over you and protect you and track your phone so that I know you're safe. And I'll also do some other things that may or may not be illegal. That sounds nice, doesn't it? It's just that you're such a good darling that you make me want to do those kind of things for you. I love calling you my good darling. My good darling. So, I think I'll do it a few more times. You're my good darling. You're my good darling. You're my very good darling. Sorry. I hope you don't find it demeaning when I call you my good darling, but I mean it in the most respectable sense possible. Which is important because I can't find it in myself to stop saying it. I know you're a person and you have a name and all, but when I look at you, the first word that enters my mind about what to call you is my good darling. Well, okay, that's more than one word, but you know what I mean. You do know what I mean, right? Okay, good. I think I was gonna say something else, but your cuteness made Daddy forget. Oh well, I'm sure whatever thought I forgot isn't more important than your cuteness. Your cuteness takes priority over everything. After all, eating? Nope. Your cuteness takes priority. Drinking? Nope. Your cuteness is more important. Even for coffee? Hiding the bodies? This might come as a surprise, but your cuteness reigns supreme once again. Oh, don't worry, sweetie. That was just for comedic effect. I don't actually have bodies to hide. Yet. I'm keeping my options open. Oh no, I hope I didn't upset you. I'll try to be peaceful, okay, baby? Daddy doesn't want to make his sweet little darling sad. I'll try and make it up to you. Let's see, how can I make it up to you? Should I give you a love poem a day for the rest of your life? Should I give you a shipping container full of roses? I could also give you $1 million, but that doesn't quite hold the same sentimental value, in my opinion. And the sentimental value is incredibly important to me, of course, because I love, love, love you, darling. You're the most important person in the world, especially in my life. Which is why I'm going to keep you forever. Forever and ever. You're my good darling. Mine. I won't let you get away. I mean, I'll try and be nice about it, of course. You know, I'd try bribery before captivity. You know what I'm like, bribing you with money and love and kisses and hugs and some other unspeakable things. So far, it seems to be working. You're a very good darling, and haven't tried to run away even once. Daddy is very proud of you, baby. Keep this up, and there won't ever be a need for the chains. Unless you want them, of course. Daddy is open-minded. Unless you tried to leave me. I'm not open-minded in that way. But why would you try to leave? You're a good darling, and I'm such a good daddy, aren't I? I give you so much every day. I tell you how much I love you every day, and I make sure I always say it at least 100 times a day. But honestly, even if I didn't do it consciously, I know I'd still say it at least 100 times because it's so instinctive. I love you. Oh, see? I did it again. You can see how hard I've fallen for my good little baby darling. 1,000,000 miles below sea level. That's how hard I've fallen for you. Wait, actually, would that put me in space? Because then I'd be kind of above sea level. What's the diameter of the Earth? You know what? It's okay. Never mind that. It's just an expression. All you have to know is that I have fallen for you very, very hard, okay, darling? I've fallen so hard that I have thousands of pictures of you on my phone. I bought a terabyte memory card and never regretted my purchase even for a second. And I have backups too, just in case that one gets corrupted or something, and backups of the backups. All because I love looking at you. I'd rather look at the real thing in person, of course, but I like collecting memories of you. And you know why? Because you're such a good darling. Yes, you are. The very best. You're the #1 good darling who has ever lived. And you know what's best of all? That you're my good darling. That's right. All mine and no one else's. How could I give you to anyone else? There's no way I could. I love you too much. I love you down to your very fingerprint. Daddy just loves you that much. I love you, I love you, I love you. You'll be a good darling forever, won't you? Won't you, baby? Can you do that for Daddy, please? I'd appreciate that very much. It'd mean the world to me. I need you. I need you to be mine forever. I can't function without you. What would I do without you? I'd probably cry myself to sleep every night. But when I have you, I can cuddle you to sleep every night instead. It's much better. And when I have you, I can hold you and play with your hair and give you kisses on the cheek and tell you that I love you and that you look cute with your smile and so many other wonderful things. See, it's much better for me to have you. So you'll be mine, right? You'll be Daddy's. That's my good darling, such a good darling. I don't know how you're always such a good darling, but Daddy won't question it. I guess that's just a part of your charm. You know, I think I'm forgetting something. Oh, right. I said earlier that we should do something fun, but then your cuteness distracted me and made me go on an unhinged love rant. How about that? Did you just want to sleep? Or do something else? Well, what do you think, baby? Is there anything fun you want to do with Daddy? You know I can't say no to my darling baby.